Hey y'all, it's Shelly. I'm coming to you with a video response for HazelBazel123, and that's her YouTube name. She is Christina, and she is doing a challenge a giveaway challenge for her 100 subscribers, for reaching 100. And she asked that you do an altered project of your choice in your signature style. I don't really have a signature style. I just do really whatever. I know, like if I'm making something for somebody, I try to make it in the style that they like. I like all kinds of styles. I like steampunk, I like shabby, I like vintage. You know, pretty much anything. I like it. And so I just try to do, you know, whatever hits me when I'm working on the project. And Christina she makes a lot of miniatures, and she does some really cute work. And so I decided I wanted to do something miniature, and I've never made a miniature like scene or anything like that. I guess as close as I've come is like the couple of shadow boxes that I've done and a configurations box, and those weren't really, you know, they might have had a couple of things in it that were miniature, but not an actual item that I made. So in planning to do this, I decided that I was going to make a piano. And I did this little template for the shape of my piano. And you may say, well, that's kind of an odd shape. Well, the reason I picked that shape was because I had this box. And it was one of those cases that has the like pointy Q-tips in it for like cleaning around your fingernails and stuff when you do your polish. That's what I use it for anyway. And you can see here I've glued chipboard to the top. Well, I used this box as a starting point for the template of my piano. And you can even see the second set of lines. And this box actually opens up, has a small flap, and then you can take the whole lid off. So I drew all of that on there. So not thinking when I got this started, I did not allow for adding chipboard to the lid and papering around the box and all of that good stuff. So by the time I got to the point of putting the box in the piano, my box would not fit. So I had to then make another box just out of chipboard to go in my piano. And when I did that, I decided, well, you know, that really is not an altered item. So I decided I would alter her something else, and I did this wood tile, and it's just like a 3x3, 4x4 tile, and it, you know, it's just raw wood when you get it. I painted it white, then I painted it black and sanded around to give it, you know, kind of that worn look. And I added that butterfly in the corner, and that butterfly is made by my friend Renee, and she has an Etsy shop. She used to be either on the Swirly Doos design team or education team. I'm not sure if she still is. And she's on scrapbook.com. I will leave a link to her Etsy store below. I'm not sure if she has anything in it, but she used to sell these butterflies in her shop. It's dimensional, it has the wires, it's shimmery, and then she adds stickles to it as well. They're really pretty. The paper I used on the background is the lyric paper. This is a Tattered Angels frame, and I used the K from the middle. I painted it black, and then I embossed it using holographic embossing powder. This flower is from the Recollections jar that I've been using a lot of lately. Then there's just some little stamens. This lace is, it was like a creamy color. I'm not really sure where I got it. It might have been from there was an Etsy store or a Zibbit store, I believe, that she was kind of going out of business, and it was created by Martha, I believe, and I think I got that from her. It's really, really pretty, and it's almost like a crochet lace kind of thing, but it was like a creamy color, and I dyed it with some pink ink. I think it's rose pink, maybe. And, I mean, that was pretty much it. That's pretty much all I did to the front of it. I added those feathers just to give it something on the side. And I did add the holographic embossing powder around some of the edges, too. And then the back is just really simple. It's the lyric paper and just some trim and some satin ribbon. I think I'm probably also going to maybe include a chain for her to hang it and put some eyelets in there in case she wants to hang it. Not eyelets, eye hooks, I guess they're called. So that is the altered tile. I'll give you one more look at that. And I guess it's kind of like a shabby, vintagey style. I don't know what you would call it. It's just what I felt like doing at the time. So then, I already had the piano made, and I was going to send it to her anyway. But I really felt like I needed to do something that I could consider it's an altered item. So I already had the piano made, but I went ahead and done that altered tile. And this is the piano. I'm really happy with the way it came out. I have never done anything like this before. So I just cut the piece. I used my template, and I cut a piece for the top and a piece for the bottom. I also have a piece on the inside there where it makes it kind of a tight fit, so where the box won't shift around and it won't just fall out. You have to actually pull it out. Then I also made the piece here for the opening, the top there. So this will be like the inside of the piano. And I just cut it like an inch off of it. And there's like the top view. That's the keyboard. And then there's the back, the stand with the music on it. I went all the way around it with the lyric paper. When I cut the top and the bottom, I had some lightweight chipboard by Quick Cuts that had adhesive on one side of it. So I just scored it and folded it to glue it together. And it was really flexible, so I just pieced it all the way around. And I had to do a couple of pieces. It wasn't long enough to pull it all the way around. And I gathered it, and I cut slits to, make it curve, because you can see there it curves. And just come here to the other side. And this is the little box where I was going to have that clear box pull out. So this pulls out, and it's just, I just made a box out of chipboard. Black chipboard. I covered it with matte medium on the inside and on the outsides. I put a band of pink satin ribbon all the way around, and it's just got a pink flower and a flat back daisy pearl. And then in the corners it has a piece of pink satin ribbon, a flower cut in half, and then some flat back pearls down the corners, just to kind of make the corners look pretty. I wanted you to be able to see this paper in the middle really well, and I was running out of this paper to paper the sides with, so that's why I did it the way I did. Then on the inside of the box, you can see that it's really black. I had tried to touch up the corner in there with some black paint, and I got it everywhere. So I just kind of mushed it around in there. You're not really going to be, seeing that when the box is inside of it anyway. So I wasn't too concerned about it. Then here on the top I added, this is a Recollections rose. There's a little clear hummingbird right there, and then right up here on the top. Those are by Ashland from Michaels. This is one of those little ribbon flowerets that I was making. You can buy them off of eBay too. And then this little pink rose right here is those that I was getting from Hot Off the Press, which is paperwitches.com. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. And then on the inside, let me see. This would be like the inside of the piano, and then this is the top. I just had, there's a couple of flowers in there that Alyssa White had sent me. And then there's a couple of yellow flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then there's another one of those Michaels little roses. And then more of the pink and green ones from Hot Off the Press. This little tulle piece is from Hobby Lobby in the wedding section. These 3 bling pieces are basic gray. This is more of that trim that I got from Created by Martha on Zibbit. There's 2 more of those little roses from Hot Off the Press. And then another one of those little sprays with the tulle and the pearls on it. Then the side is just the lyric paper. And the feet are a Tim Holtz game piece, a wood piece from Hobby Lobby, and then one of those clear little baubles that you can get like at the dollar store. And the bottom I left plain black because I didn't want to adhere the legs to paper and then the paper fall off. So I did 3 legs, and I'm thinking I probably should have done 4, but maybe it'll be okay. The keyboard piece, if I didn't mention that, I believe that's from a Creative Imagination set. It's a chipboard piece. It was too long for what I needed, so I just cut it down. Then the top here, this is a Recollections flower with a Teresa Collins bling in the middle. There's that little hummingbird. There's a stick pin right there. And these 3 black music notes are from that same set that this was in. And then the ribbon is just pink satin ribbon from Walmart. And there's a couple more of those roses. The little pink and green one right there. And another piece of that lace from Created by Martha. This is kind of a really hard project to show on camera. I'm trying to figure out, I keep trying to figure out the best way to make videos and to be able to show it to you the best way I can. And I don't know, I just haven't been able to master it yet, I guess. I guess the best ones I've done is when I do them outside where the lighting is really good. But I don't have that opportunity most of the time to do them outside. I'm usually home when it's dark and working when it is daylight. So, I don't know. I'll keep trying to figure it out, y'all. I'm going to try to take photos, still photos of this, and either put it on my blog or at the end of the video or something, because I'm just real happy with the way it turned out. And I really don't think the video is going to do it justice because of the lighting. I may try to maybe do another short portion of the video tomorrow morning outside or something like that. But then I made her a few little handmade flowers to go inside the box. So there's one, and I used all the same laces that I had used on the project, and this one is pretty big because this lace was really wide. and I did take photos of these, and they're on Instagram, so I need to put them on my blog and scrapbook.com. This is a rolled lace flower, and then I done a rolled ribbon rose for her. And this is the first one that I've done like this. I've made those little tiny white ones that basically you just roll a couple times and you're done. So I'm not sure if that's how this should look. But I tried it, and I really enjoyed making these flowers. So I think I'm going to try to make a few for another project that I want to do for another challenge. But yeah, there's the box that I was supposed to use. And the tile. And it won't stand up probably. And the piano. And the flowers. And I really hope she likes this. I really enjoyed making the piano. And as far as that goes, I enjoyed every single piece that I made. It was like when I sat down to make these projects, they just came together. And sometimes I don't always have the best luck with that happening. Sometimes I kind of struggle. Especially when it's, you know, like for a challenge or something, I want to do my best. And I'm really happy with these. I hope she likes them. And I think you still have a little bit of time if you haven't gone over and checked out her channel and look at her challenge. And she's really, really sweet. And I think, you know, that says a lot. And she's really nice. So go over, and she's very, very talented. So go over and check her out and look at her miniatures. She's just done really good work with them. And let me know what you think of these projects. And thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.